Well, hello everyone. We are moving now to the questions. Remember, the TOEFL is an evaluation, so we have to take into consideration that we are reading and we have to try to choose the best possible answers. So the first kind of answer, the first kind of question we're looking for is the vocabulary in context questions. We're going to put it over here. Remember the concept, and the practice question we have is this one. It says, the word occasion in the passage is closest in meaning to A, multiply, B, cause, C, demonstrate, or D, limit. So we have to go back to the reading and analyze this first paragraph we have over here. So the reading is about the exoskeleton of the arthropod. Let's not forget this. And the question we are looking for, one more time, is in this first paragraph of the reading. So what we have to analyze is if the word occasion in this first paragraph is a synonym of multiply, cause, demonstrate, or limit. Let's see what this paragraph is about. It says, there are more arthropods alive on Earth than there are members of any other phylum of animals, given that not only insects and spiders, but also shrimp, crabs, centipedes, and their numerous relatives are arthropods. This fact should not occasion surprise. We have the concept we're looking for over here. In gray, in that gray area, it says occasion. This occasion is surprise. And at the end of the paragraph, it says, for all their diversity, arthropods of any type share two defining characteristics: joining legs, from which the phylum takes its name, or an exoskeleton, the recognizable hard outer shell. So remember, we are trying to figure it out if this word occasion in this paragraph is a synonym of multiply, cause, demonstrate, or limit. So the first thing we have to do is to go back to the reading and try to choose possible solutions. We already know that multiply is not a synonym of occasion. If we look for the B option, we have cause. This is a consequence. So it's a possible solution. Let's move on to the C and the D. It says, demonstrate is not a synonym of occasion, and D, limit. That is to establish a barrier or a wire. And if we look on the choice, we can eliminate A, C, and D. And at the end, we can choose the option cause. This is a synonym of occasion. So this is for the first question. Let's move on to the number 2. Number 2, it says reference questions. And the exercise we have for you prepared is this one. Let's put it over here. The number 2 question, it says, the phrase this arrangement in the passage refers to A, the low number of joints on an arthropod. We continue with this reading. B, the absence on the exocuticle of certain parts. C, the toughness of the exocuticle. And D, the composition of the lipid coating. In spite of the fact this reading is a little technical, we have to analyze this paragraph over here. It starts here and then over there. The reading, I have it for you here. It says, as the endocuticle, not the exocuticle, as the endocuticle is pushed upward by the formation of new sheets by the epidermis, it becomes the middle shell layer called the exocuticle. We are going to that in a moment. With its molecules bonded so tightly, the exocuticle is very durable. There are points on the body where it does not form, since flexibility is needed around joints. This arrangement, we have the word selective at the beginning of your page. Allows supple movements but provides armor-like protection. So remember, we are trying to figure out if the phrase "this arrangement" we have here is mentioned before on the reading. So we have to take into consideration here that when we are reading, we have this reading for you over here. We sometimes in this kind of test we have to comprehend the relation between a noun and a pronoun. If you remember this from an English course, this refers to when we use a pronoun, we are referring to something we already said as a noun form. So if we go back in the reading, we have to analyze if this arrangement is referring to something that we have here in the reading. At the end, we have to take into considerations the techniques we were talking before, and we have, for example, if the arrangement refers to a number of joints, to an absence of the exocuticle, the tautness of the exocuticle, and the composition of the lipid coating. We will have at the end that the best possible solution for this question is the letter B, the absence of the exocuticle on certain parts. This is a form of noun, of an explanation of the pronoun we have in this part as the form of this arrangement. We have another question for you. This is number 3, lead word questions. And the question we have it over here. It says, the layer on the shell called the exocuticle. We are coming once again to this concept. This is strong because A, its molecules are closely bonded, B, it is drier than the endocuticle, C, its fibers are parallel, or D, it is water resistant. We have to try to figure it out if these options are in the reading over here. We have it in this part, and it says, with its molecules bonded so tightly, the exocuticle is very durable. There are points on the body where it does not form, since flexibility is needed around joints. This arrangement, once again the same reading, allows supple movement but provides armor-like protection. So what we are trying to figure out is something very specific in the reading. These are the possible solution, and we are trying to understand what exocuticle means. Why is this relationship in the exoskeleton of the arthropods so important? At the end, we will find in the reading that the most valuable solution is the letter A, because its molecules are closely bonded. So remember to take into consideration this possible solution for the next questions.